Welcome back everybody, I'm Giles, and today we've got part 2 of my Starke Sound Halo video series for you. We're gonna look at the M1, the new bookshelf from Starke Sound. This thing is cool. It uses a lot of the technology from the center that was part 1 of the video series, so if you haven't seen that one, there'll be a link down below, so go check that out. So stick around, and I'm gonna tell you all about the M1. So let's go ahead and dig into this M1, see what we got going on here. Now, this speaker has the same complement of components that the center has, right? And obviously you want that so that you can have that similar or the same kind of sonic signature across your soundstage when you're doing multi-channel in your home. All right, and the packaging is going to be similar too. So as you can see, we've got the exterior box and then an interior box as well. And then we get down to the styrofoam bracing. So I think I'm gonna lay this thing over and flip it upside down and see if I can take it out that way. All right, that worked out pretty well. So we'll go ahead and take this top off. Gonna have the grill here. Now this grill is very similar to the center. It is stunning. It's got metal accent, and then you've got a really nice Starke Sound logo in gold here at the top. Now, one thing I'll point out is you need to be very careful with the speaker because the binding posts stick out about 1 inch in the back, and you do not want to ding those. Drivers are going to be on this side. And before I set this over, come take a look at the bottom. So I want you to see what we've got going on here. So we've got 2 mounts for the stand here, and then we've got 2 rubber strips that also will act as interference in between this and the stand. Now there is no provision to put feet on this like you saw in the center channel. So either this is just going to sit on your table flat, or you're going to attach this into your stand. I think I've got this thing in a good situation now, so let's go ahead and pull this off and see what we've got to work with here. All right, that is a fine looking speaker. Let's talk through what we got going on the front here. So we've got a 6.5-inch driver with a 1-inch, slightly larger than 1-inch tweeter. This is exactly the same speaker complement that you find on the center channel. However, the center has an extra mid-bass driver here. The aluminum on this is silver on the white paint as opposed to the black on the red center channel. But again, exact same tweeter, exact same mid-bass with the same Halo logo here at the bottom. On the rear, you'll see that you've got the same binding posts. And if you take a closer look, you can see that the banana plugs will plug straight in here. And these will screw out this way so that you can get into do spades and also raw wire. Aluminum plate in silver with the nice bolts here, and then your port here at the top. Halo M1 series, very nice looking speaker. Now let's talk a little bit about the grill, right? So this thing is very nice, both front and rear. Remember, we've got this nice gold accent that says Starke here on the top. And then most importantly, this guy is magnetic and it just looks great when it's on. That is beautiful. You also have in the grill on the top some black accents, and on the red with the black front, those accents match. Now here you get the contrasting color between the silver and black, but it looks really, really nice. The other items of note that we should talk about: this has the same bracing system that you find in the other speakers, right? And you can see that with the image on the screen. And then also the crossover components will be matched to the other speakers as well. Now, obviously we can't really understand what that's like here, but as we listen to these, you'll be able to understand, and I can tell you about those and what impact that design has on the sound signature. All All right, so that's going to be what the M1 looks like. As soon as I get the rest of the components unboxed and unloaded, we will look at taking that sound experience with the speakers. But I think up next, we're going to look at a surround for part 3. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, ring the bell, do all those things, and I'll see you in the next video.